Hello everyone, my name is Azahel. Welcome to this video looking at the Scarlet Nexus demo. I've already recorded a couple of gameplays and posted them on my channel. On this one I want to take a look at the menu layout and just analyze it a little bit. We've gone through to the end of the demo on Yuito's play through. Right up there is the boss of the demo, but first I just want to take a look at the menu since everything is unlocked in it currently with the demo. The first page we have here is the party screen. It gives you some basic details about each of your party members. You can't pull up a detailed status screen, which is something I would really like to be able to see. Down in the bottom right corner you do get to see at least your experience level, how much you have to go. It gives you also an outline of your max HP, your power, attack, and defense, and their psionic power as well in the right side of their status screen. On your other party members you also get to see a bond level, and if you press triangle you can change their tactics. So that is nice. You get the AI controlled. For now, in the demo, you only get to control Yuito or Kisane. I'm not sure in the actual game if they will allow you to control the other characters, but for now you do only get to play as Yuito and Kisane. Here on Yuito's playthrough, you got Hanabi, Jima, Sugumi, and Luca as your party members. They each have their own powers. You got pyrokinesis, sclerokinesis, clairvoyance, and teleportation. We can take a look at that later in the SAS column. The next tab on the menu is the item menu. You have all of your items in one big menu. And then if you scroll over, you have your battle items. These are the items that you get to use while in battle, such as healing items, status effect item, recovery items. That's all that they give you right now in the demo. Give you a couple of healing items and a couple of status recovery items. You don't get to use your items, as you can see down the bottom right corner. All your options are back and sort options. You actually don't get to use these options outside of battle, so they're only usable in battle. So that's kind of a little bit of a detriment. A lot of JRPGs do allow you to use items outside of battle. Scarlet Nexus is going with the option to allow you to only use those battle items during battle. So you can't heal using your items outside of battle, so keep that in mind. If you are low on HP about to end a battle, you may want to just heal up so when you enter into the next battle you don't get one shot by an enemy randomly. The next, you have all of your weapons showing on the tab. Pretty self-explanatory. Your plugins are actually your accessories and armors. It'll boost your stats and other things. We'll be able to see that a little bit more in the equipment menu. You also have your visuals, which is your costume accessories and outfits. We'll also be able to see that more in the equipment menu as well. The materials are the items that you can pick up in the world and that drop from enemies. You get a lot of data from defeating others and environmental data that you can pick up while exploring the environments. I'm not entirely sure what the materials will be used for at this moment, possibly to sell to get money. So you can buy weapons and items, or it may be you trade them in for other rewards. We'll be able to see that once we get into the actual game. And you have a miscellaneous tab that's probably going to be used for key items and other things. We don't have any information on that in the demo right now. The equipment menu, you do get to see here if you get to see your weapon and description, and you get 3 plugins. You do have to unlock them through the brain map. Right now Yuito has the capability to use 2 plugins, and every other party members only has 1 plugin available currently. And they all have, you do press the D-pad to move, or the analog stick to move between characters. because your L1 and R1 button switches between your submenus, and your L2 and R2 switches between the other submenu that's within your equipment menu. So you have your equipments and you have your visuals, and there's always cursor memory as a default on your menu. So if I'm sitting on Luca and I switch over to my items and then switch back to equipment, it keeps it on visuals on Luca. So when you take up visuals, you do have your costume here, and then 3 attachment spaces on each character. There are some pretty good attachments. You have lots of different feet, back attachments, head attachments, shoulder attachments. Lots of really good attachments right now for the demo that they give to you to look at. We're looking forward to all the different attachments, what we'll be able to see in the actual base game. The next menu is the brain map, which is kind of your skill tree. You get to power up and expand your characters. In the demo, they give you 10 BP or brain power to work with, but they do also give you a lot of different base brain powers, such all these ones that are already unlocked are unlocked for the demo, and you get to unlock a couple of others up to your 10 BP. For the demo playthrough, I usually like to take the follow-up attack expand, and you do just have to hold X to learn the skill, the brain power. So there are just lots of really nice brain powers. We could go through and analyze a couple of them, but there's quite a few already showing unlocked, and then you have some that aren't showing unlocked, that are still locked, that we won't be able to see in the demo until we get into the base game. The next menu is the SAS menu, which is just your connection to your allies, where you get to use their powers. This is where you can see exactly what each power does. It tells you the breakdowns of their bond level. You do get more power-ups on your companion's powers the higher their bond level goes. In the demo, it's set to bond level 3, so you get up to level 3. It looks like it may go to level 6. There are 6 lines on each one. You do, like I said, Hanabi is pyrokinesis, and if you click square, you can actually see a detailed description of what each level does and what the power it gives you. So I'll make another video on another day looking at and explaining each of the powers of the SAS for one video for Yuto and his companions, and another video for Kisane and her companions. The next tab is the story tab, just a general story breakdown. You don't get too much in the demo, you just get a phase 1 on the main story on both sides of the demo. So we don't get to see too much of the story, which is nice, is saving it for the base game. The next tab is the library. Right now, all you can see in the demo are your different brain messages, which are just these little text chains between you and some of your companions that you get to read, that just give you a nice little side story or kind of in-depth characterization to the characters. You also got your help menu that just goes over all the tutorials that do pop up when you are playing through the game. So it'll be nice to be able to read through those again if you do get stuck or have some trouble with things. And then last but not least, you do have your options menu. Right now, it doesn't have too many options. I'm pretty sure there'll be more options in the base game. When we do look at the controls, we do see a few things that are not actually available in the demo. For example, we do get to see the the psychokinesis field we don't get to use in the demo, nor do we get to see the combo vision map. So you have your SAS map over here on the R1 button with all the different face buttons, but then you also have the combo vision map here on the L1 button with different face buttons that we don't get available for the demo. So we'll be able to see that hopefully in the base game pretty soon on, I hope. If not, it should be later on in the game. And that's the menu in the demo right now. I do hope they make a few tweaks. I would like to see a more in-depth status menu for each character. And I do want to be able to have a couple more options on that menu. And just overall, I would like to also possibly be able to use battle items outside of battle. But other than that, I really do like the menu. I like how it flows. It's really nice, and the visuals are great too. So just give Scarlet Nexus a try. I'm really excited. Really looking forward to June 25th. And thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.